Honestly, it was just a really crazy game. And
Dude, this was a dogfight. We knew that going into my defense backed me up, and it worked out.
It was win again with Finnegan. Sultana comes from behind, then holds off San Marcos to advance to the CIF semifinals. An epic battle for survival, long on drama, with incredible individual efforts in the consummate team victory. Jimmy Hernandez, the game-changing at-bat and runs driven in. The game's storyline with plot twists surpassing the suspense of a Hollywood script. Players going off script, whatever it took to, as scribes like to say these days, punch their ticket to the CIF quarterfinals. The game-winning run with Jimmy Hernandez on second and 2 outs. Dominic Arellano dives headfirst at first. The first baseman misses the throw. Dom Arellano is safe, and Jimmy Hernandez scores what proves to be the game-deciding run. The visitors score first, capitalizing on a pair of misjudged or misplayed balls off the bats of their first 2 San Marcos Royals batters. The leadoff hitter aboard. Then the deep fly ball falls in, fielded on the hop, enabling the runner who had been on first to scamper to third. This is the first time this season Sultana ace Finn Wahl relinquishes what are ruled base hits to the first 2 hitters he faces. A fly ball deep enough for the Royals base runner on third to tag and score. San Marcos, Channel League champions, coming in with a 19-4 record on the scoreboard first. Here's the rundown on the first Sultans run. 1 out in the second. Jimmy Hernandez on third. The ground ball to second. And Dom Arellano is caught in no man's land. He creates the pickle, allowing Jimmy Hernandez to score from third. Score tied at 1, end of 2. The top half of the San Marcos batting order boasts very, very good hitters. This team from Santa Barbara sports a .324 batting average overall. The Royals put together a 3-run uprising in the third inning and go ahead 4-1. And things are not looking good for the Sultans, who have struggled the first 2 innings against the Royals starter. The tide begins to turn in Sultana's half of the third with 1 out. Clay Porter's base hit sends Saul Mejia to third. Clay Porter, the Sultans' leading hitter on the year, is also the top base stealer and run scorer. The senior middle infielder is hitting .425. A curious occurrence follows. San Marcos starter leaves the game, having sustained an injury fielding a comebacker and executing the second out of the inning. Facing the Royals reliever, Finn Wahl takes one for the team, and the bases are loaded. Sultana's best hitters really battle when they have 2 strikes on them. Best case in point, this Jimmy Hernandez 6-pitch at-bat. In his most important at-bat of his career, the Sultana RBI leader on the year comes through in heroic manner, big time in the clutch.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much right there. I had 2 strikes. I kept battling. Wasn't trying to strike out, and I was just trying to put the ball in play. I knew that with a nice simple swing, he was applying all the power. Good things could have happened right there. And thankfully, I was the one that got the hit right there. And it was a big moment in the game, and it helped us out a lot today.
How much did it help?
Among those it helped most, Finn Wahl.
Huge. That was, especially after when they put up a 4 spot in the top half of the inning, and that's obviously frustrating as a pitcher, but to have your teammates just come right back and back you up, I'm so grateful for them and just grateful to God for this victory.
Here is one factor, one rule most observers do not know or realize. A high school pitcher is limited to 110 pitches on any given day, limited by CIF. Keep that in mind as we witness Finn Wahl's gutsy performance through the last 4 innings. In the 4th, he strikes out the side. All 3 hitters caught looking. The first 2 on a full count, called third strike. but those full counts add up to a precariously high pitch count entering each ensuing inning. Here is the Sultans' defense at its finest. Finn Wahl inducing the comebacker double play ball, erasing the potential tying run. In retrospect, a Finn Wahl turning point in turning back the trash-talking Royals.
That was huge because I knew their 2-3-4 was coming up. Best hitters in the lineup. They got a couple hits off me earlier in the third. So I knew I really had to work to get past that inning. And I figured if I could get through the sixth, then maybe we could win this thing. So, I mean, I had to throw a lot of pitches that inning, but my defense backed me up, and it worked out. So that was huge.
Finn Wahl strikes out 10 on the day, this K ending San Marcos' half of the sixth. Finn Wahl enters the seventh with only 7 pitches remaining in his pitch count. He retires the first 2 hitters on a total of 4 pitches. The game ends on this pitch number 110. The ground ball to Josh Serrano.
Honestly, it was a really crazy game, and I made it a little bit more crazier. All in all, got the win. It was great.
Man, I knew I was up around 100, and honestly, my plan was to get at least 1 out, hopefully 2, and it just worked out. I mean, I credit Josh Serrano for making a couple great plays, helping me out on the pitch count, but I was definitely aware of it, but it was awesome I got it done.
God showed us today it was gonna be a dogfight, 5-4 game, and just the guys went up to with an approach just to hit the ball and really just Coach Booth tells us, hey, pass the bat back, get the other guy a chance to go hit. So we lived by that motto today, and then what the pitches Finn threw, I mean, he was so dialed in today. It was unbelievable, and just he got a little help here and there from the umpire and me, getting under the pitch and taking the strikes. But I mean, hats off to Finn and the guys behind me. I mean, geez, these guys have been going at it since day one, and I mean, we're not done.
And I was so excited, and I'm just can't wait to see what we do next.
Next will be the Sultans take their act on the road, traveling to number 1 ranked Citrus Valley in Redlands in the CIF Division III quarterfinals.